Being led forward by a gate attendant. Pelican Pick locked away. The field is set. They're racing. And Dolly M and Hella Keller, the first of them to jump away, with Admiration Street also quickly into gear. Going forward is the favourite Snow Chino, and then Black Shadow, who's going to settle between horses. Pelican Picks out pretty deep early on. Over on the fence, Pure Talk settling from Deception Game, and also You're Dreamin', and booting up between those is Champagne Gal. Over a length, Artie's Jewels, Men of Muck and Budden, and back last with 900 left to go, Generous Albert. It's Halacal who pilots the field early. To the far corner, they leave the back, and Halacal making play 3/4, Dolly M. On a bit of a limb, Pelican Pick trapped out there deeper. Black Shadows handily placed running fourth. Snow Chino was able to slot across there, back in fifth placing, only about 2.5 lengths off the leader. A further two, Admiration Street, who wants to spit the bit out now, and he came off the steel coming into the home corner. Further back behind them, Deception Game. Back near the inside is Pure Talk. Champagne Gal well out of its ground. So's Ya Dreamin', Generous Albert, and also Artie's Jewels. Halacal headed for the judge. 3/4 only now, Dolly M. Pelican Pick sticking on, but here comes the baldy-faced galloper, Snow Chino, down the outside. And when they hit the 200 mark, So Chino races clear. Snow Chino by 2, Dolly M. Black Shadow getting held up behind them as Deception Game runs on. It's Snow Chino drawing away, though, in the late stages. And Snow Chino goes on, gives the Harrison stable a double for Jason Whiting, and was too good for Deception Game. Now it's good go for third between Your Dreamin', Black Shadow. Men of Muck and Budden is wider out of the trio. Behind them came Dolly M, Admiration Street, Pelican Pick. Halacal gave up the ghost. Further back in the field, then Artie's Jewel. Champagne Gal never got warm. Generous Albert and Pure Talk. Snow Chino gives Dave Harrison second leg of a training double for the day by Machino, and ridden by Jason Whiting. Number 3, Snow Chino, gets home to score. Too good for them. And of course a double for Jason Whiting, who scored on Ensign Pulver early on in the day. Deception Game second. You're Dreamin' will be third. And Black Shadow or Men of Muck and Budden in a tight battle for fourth place. So Snow Chino, whose sire has certainly got a pretty handy percentage of winners to runners as time's gone on. And again, lining up once more down at Johnny Andrews's property there in Serpentine this coming spring. Trained by Dave Harrison and ridden by Jason Whiting. He won by a couple of lengths, let down really well. Half a length second and third in the 1400 run into 1:26.58. Raced by David and Jenny Harrison, Keith and Carol Holly, and A. Oreb, R. Fuller, Mrs. N. Haynes, Mario Dolina, J. Oreb, J. Fuller, J. Otterson, Mrs. S. Otterson, S. Milligan, E. Clay, K. J. Ashworth by Machino from Classical Snow, a daughter of Bletchley Park. Second placing to number 1, Deception Game by Blackfriars out of Undercover Lizzie, Adam Durant, Brody Kirby. And 11, You're Dreamin' by Dream Ahead from Ortar, Cliff Green and Emma Stent. 37.45 is that sectional time there for the previous event of the day. Got to 4s at the finish, ran the favourite, Snow Chino. Race 7, the Glenroy Chaff handicap at 3 o'clock, 1,200 metres. Number 12, Rosie Capilla, is a scratching there. It's also an emergency at Pinjarra tomorrow as well. Not a bad little lineup there in that first leg of the quaddie. But let's get down to Gareth, who joins us following the victory of Snow Chino, the second leg of a double for the Dave Harrison stable.
Yeah, Snow Chino wins nicely there, Harry. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. It was good.
It settled nicely today, Snow Chino, as well. Looks like the pace was on, which suited it. And Fish Whiting's got those hands to get a horse to come back underneath him.
He has, yeah. I've always considered Fish and Iconucci to have the best hands in the business. So, yeah, he's good with the horses that want to get a head up in the air.
And this horse, it's been a little bit of a work in progress, and it does a few things wrong, but it's got a big motor.
Yeah, she's a tough little thing. Tough little thing, as long as she can relax in running, you know.
Been another really good day for the stable. Harrow double there at headquarters.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
And what do you do with this filly now?
Oh, I just think just keep poking along, you know, like I wouldn't aim too high with her, but she's a good, consistent mare that tries her best if she gets the right run, you know.
She's flying at the moment, and she's going as good as that hat that you're wearing. Well done.
Yeah, I think I need a new one, you see.
It looks good. Where'd you get it from?
Can you buy me one as you're going away present?
Yeah, I will actually. I've got one in mind. As Brittany Taylor talks to the Fish, Jason Whiting after another double at Belmont Park.
It's brings up another winner. A nice day. Snow Chino, last start you rolled in front and led. Today, just settled back 1-1. What's better, when she's able to chase or out in front?
Oh, you just got to ride her to how the tempo of the race is going and what suits her. You know, she can be quite a sort of mouthy filly, so you just got to be really kind and gentle to her. I was happy just to sort of jump and sort of sit out there for a little bit, going in a straight line, let them sort themselves out. And then sort of before we started the turn, I was able to drop 1-1. And then halfway around the bend, there was 1-3 deep, so I just sort of eased out and sat behind that and then sort of let her flow into the race. So.
Coming into the corner, were you conscious just to get on the back and get her into open space coming into the turn?
Yeah, she's sort of, when I've ridden her, she's a horse who sort of just takes a lot of building and into her stride and hitting her top. I don't think she's sort of short, sit and sprint sort of horse, so I just was a bit mindful of that to let her build through her gears, and she always felt strong to the line.
That's the way it looked. Well done on the double.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done to Fish Whiting. That's race 6 done and dusted at Belmont Park today.